Welcome. My name is Paul Carpenter. I'm the Department Chair for Kinesiology. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this presentation. Under normal circumstances, of course, we're doing this personally, and I regret we don't have that opportunity. But hopefully this presentation provides you some information about our program and some useful information to help you make a decision. So let's get started. So first off, what is kinesiology? Well, simply put, it's basically the study of human movement from a multidisciplinary perspective. We're really trying to look to understand how being physically active promotes lifelong health and wellness. We also have in our program pathways that allow students to progress on to a variety of professions in the allied health fields, as well as the exercise and fitness industry, sport management, and the list is quite expansive in terms of where our students go. And later in this presentation, I'll provide a link to where you can find out more information about careers in the discipline. Below is a short video that tries to describe some of the disciplines in kinesiology. I encourage you to take a look at that at some point at your leisure. For the moment, we're going to sort of move on and give you a bit more of an idea about the philosophy underlying our program. So what is the importance of physical activity? Well, I think right now, a lot of folks, perhaps with the shelter and directive in place, are trying to find ways to get out and be active. Being active is also going to promote your physical well-being. And so again, this is sort of an interesting time for us in our profession as we try to figure out how to allow and provide information to people to be physically active when perhaps we can't get out and about and do the things we would normally do. Again, we find that with physical activity, it's one of these areas now we're finding a real link between aging and cognition, that people who are more physically active tend to live longer and have healthier and more productive lives. In terms of the program itself, when you look to employers, we try to instill through our programs and our courses a range of skills that professions are looking for. And this is across the board: critical thinking, teamwork, work ethic, communication skills, interpersonal skills. And through our program, we try to provide a lot of hands-on experiences as well, real-world skills. And again, within the profession, technology has become an amazing thing. Probably many of you right now are using some sort of wearable technology that tracks your health and wellness, your fitness, sleep patterns, and a number of other types of variables. So we also try to ensure that students have that background information. Well, what makes us unique as a program? There are many kinesiology programs out there, so what makes us unique? Well, one aspect we believe is very important that we embrace is being student-centered. And we certainly have a very dedicated and knowledgeable faculty and staff that are renowned worldwide for their expertise. And we have very strong links to local communities. We have strong links to local employers. And we have a variety of opportunities for students to get involved inside and outside the institution to provide them with real-world skills. We very much believe in evidence-based practice. That is, if you're going to put a fitness program in place or put some physical intervention in place, that it's based upon real evidence and theory. We have a commitment to professional service. So as I said, we are very actively involved in and around the Bay Area with a variety of organizations. Social justice is another theme through our program. We try to ensure that students understand the importance of making sure physical activity is available to all. And an important part of being a good practitioner is to reflect upon your practice and also be an advocate. We feel that our curriculum talks to this and provides you with the necessary information, skills, experiences, and opportunities to become an independent critical thinker. We have an array of facilities that help us teach the content and provide students with the hands-on experiences. These include a very well-equipped exercise physiology lab that allows us to do pretty much all of the necessary testing we would need to do to measure every aspect of physiological performance. That includes things such as VO2 max, your aerobic capacity. We can look at body composition. We can look at metabolic assessments, a whole array of types of tests that allow us to understand where someone is in terms of their physical activity capabilities. In our biomechanics lab, we have opportunities for students to learn how to use a bone scanner to sort of look at things around osteoporosis and how exercise plays into that. We have a force plate that can allow us to measure forces, so we can sort of measure the force from someone striking that plate in terms of running force, We can also do a motion capture system and analysis where we actually can videotape from a variety of angles, high speed, high resolution movement, and then get in and analyze it to determine whether or not someone's form is appropriate or correct, given what we understand from theory. Our facilities also extend to a variety of teaching spaces that are both indoor and outdoor. So we have a fitness center that's equipped with state-of-the-art fitness equipment, weight machines, free weights, cardiovascular machines, and a whole variety of things. In our classrooms, we have smart classrooms with all the technology that we need. We have advising offices. We have 3 people that are dedicated to advising our major students. We have a dedicated staff that will work with students in terms of all the necessary paperwork that they have to put together. All of our instructors are based in the one building, the physical education building, so there's easy access to get hold of your professor, your instructor, to talk about your work. We also have a computer lab that's just dedicated to our kinesiology students, and students are free to use that. And it is a space that students use a lot of, and they also use to help work with each other on projects and a variety of other activities. We have a fitness studio where we do martial arts, yoga, and Pilates and relaxation. And we have a variety of sports facilities that include a stadium, which is a running track, a soccer field, a gymnasium, which is for basketball and volleyball, softball and baseball fields, tennis courts, and a swimming pool. In terms of the program itself, I would like to highlight sort of 3 main aspects of the disciplines we look at. So in terms of our core knowledge base, anatomy and physiology underpins everything. And that would be courses you would need to take very on in the program. Maybe some of you as transfer students have already taken these courses. Those are the building blocks for everything that we do in the program. And in terms of extending the base and taking a multidisciplinary approach to what we do in our profession, we then look at the humanities, the behavioral sciences, and the life sciences. Under the behavioral sciences, we get into motor development and sports psychology. So that is, how do you learn movement? How do you actually understand the stresses involved with taking part? How do we motivate people to be more physically active? On the humanities side, we look at issues around philosophy, history, and there where focus is trying to understand how the physical activity profession has evolved. Very important to understand how sport is delivered in the United States, because that then is a factor in terms of issues around social justice, in terms of providing opportunities for all. On the life science side, we look at exercise, physiology, and biomechanics, and those really are some important building blocks where the anatomy and physiology plays in. Then we have a series of elective courses you get to take, which is based upon your career path. So, for example, if you're looking to go in to be a physical education teacher, we have a series of courses that get you the CSEP waiver. This is a waiver from having to take the content area exam and will allow you entry into a credential program to become a physical education teacher. You can also take pathways that are more focused on the fitness professional industry, exercise, nutrition and wellness, or injury and prevention. You can go into exercise gerontology. One of the biggest growing segments of the US population are people over the age of 55. And we are seeing more and more fitness programs developed specifically for that population. You can take a look at it and go into areas around social justice. That may be working with organizations that use physical activity as a way to promote equality. You can go in and become a personal trainer. You could go into coaching. Strength and conditioning is another big area that's growing up in terms of we find a lot of students are interested in going to work with athletes in a strength and conditioning type of environment. We also have a requirement in our program that you have to complete 150 hours of internship. And we have right now close to 500 different sites we have approved where students can get professional experience, hands-on experience, whether it's in the allied health professions, physical therapy, occupational therapy, or whether it's strength and conditioning, whether it's exercise and nutrition, physical education, coaching, or physical fitness. So again, try to tie in theory to the evidence-based practice. We also have some very innovative co-curricular activities and opportunities for students to get involved, which are a little different perhaps from some other programs that you might have looked at. So we have a kinesiology research group, which is designed for students to get involved with research. They design their own research projects. They can work with faculty on research projects. Through this, we get to take students to conferences so they can do professional networking. In this program, we've had students work with the athletic teams here on campus. We've also had projects in the past with the United States Olympic Committee, where we worked with fencers before they went to the Olympic Games in Rio. We have a on-site fitness program called Get Fit, Stay Fit, which is an opportunity for students to do hands-on personal training. And this program is open to faculty and staff, and the students get to work with those faculty and staff one-on-one in developing a fitness program and helping the individuals gain their fitness goals. We also have a Center for Sport and Social Justice, which tries to engage with local organizations to promote physical activity as a mechanism to promote social justice and to provide opportunities for students that are going to help them in terms of use their leisure time more productively. Through this program, for example, we've had some strong links with the Skate Like a Girl organization and some interesting connections with that. And given that, although it's now being postponed, skateboarding will be in the Olympics for the first time. We also have the Bay Area Physical Education Health Project. This is a project and a program that does outreach work to health and physical education teachers in the Bay Area to provide them with professional training and professional development. Lastly, just to talk very briefly about some of the career opportunities that are involved. Again, there's a list here from allied health, coaching, community, fitness agencies, exercise and nutrition, and physical education teacher. I encourage you to take a look at the link that's on the bottom of the page here. Take a look at the American Kinesiology Association, our professional organization. They have a very comprehensive website that also lists in much, much more detail all the various opportunities that are out there in order for you to pursue a career. Well, I hope this presentation has been useful and helpful. I hope that it provides you with some useful information. If you do have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My name again is Paul Carpenter, and my email address is paul, P-A-U-L, Carpenter, C-A-R-P-E-N-T-E-R, at csueastbay.edu. Again, many thanks, stay well, and I hope to see you on campus in the not too distant future.